What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below, as usual. This video is entitled Grown Physically But Not Mentally. What I mean by that is a lot of adults acting like they're in high school. And I take issue with that. Because there comes a point where you gotta just grow up and be an adult. And what I mean by that, be a responsible adult. You know, I see a lot of people throwing their adult responsibility to the wind to still have the freedom of a teenager. But that's really not free because, you know, you always wanted independence as a teenager because you was never really grown enough to do anything. Because you couldn't hold your own weight. You couldn't carry your own weight. So I see more and more adults who are choosing to not carry their own weight to be free. I don't like it. Tell you why. There comes a point where an adult has to be an adult. It has to be an example of what an adult should be. And I remember being a kid, not having any respect for adults that acted like children. And now I see a lot of adults that act like children, and I don't have respect for a lot of adults. But because I'm older, I normally just ignore them, move on from around them. I just, whatever. And what I mean by that is, you got people who are in arrested development, you know. Brother Kevin Samuels talks about fashion a lot, right? And one of the things about fashion is you're trying to present yourself in the best light possible to be taken seriously. And I'm not gonna lie, we all don't do that. You know, we all don't go out in public with the best image of ourselves, and that's something that kids do. And kids do it because kids are doing numerous things, or they're trying to find themselves, or going through numerous trends or whatever. But as an adult, you shouldn't just be getting up and getting out of the house and looking any kind of way. You have to have a purpose for the way you're dressed. You know, whether it's comfort, whether it's business, whether it's what you call it, some type of duty or responsibility. You know, if you're going gardening, you're going to dress like you're going gardening or something like that. But I find we're not doing that. We're just doing any old thing. Young kids have a little trend in the fad. We remember it. Now we're emulating that trend in the fad. You shouldn't. You know, you have grown men who I think are kind of, they must be sweet, who have an issue because they're buying weaves to cover up their head. You don't need a weave for that. Okay? Just be comfortable in your own skin. My head cold. I'm putting this thing back on. Now, but that's an issue. That's a childish mentality. You know, you got grown women dyeing their hair burgundy and blue and purple like a little high school girl, and you want to be taken seriously as a woman, or you wear too much excessive weave and makeup, and you look like you playing too much. You're not grown. You know, your mentality is out of whack. More importantly, it's hard to have conversations because when you're trying to have a conversation with somebody, you're seeing where they are mentally, and a lot of these people mentally are on childish things. I've said it numerous times, you know, for men, sex ain't an accomplishment. If you get up in the morning and everything revolves around you getting sex, you know, you can't say you're a man who's trying to build a legacy because your legacy is sex. And what I mean by that is, guess what? Wilt Chamberlain and Hugh Hefner had a lot of women, but they're not really known for, their legacy isn't known for sex. There's just a footnote in it. So if you walk around, I done had this many women, but you have nothing to show for it, it's an immature, childish mentality. That's something that high school kids do. You know what I'm saying? I had sex with Carol though. Ooh, He killed it, right? Whatever. Another thing, we got to get out of this mentality that, you know, everything is a popularity contest. Just because something is popular doesn't mean it's effective or it has a real impact in people's lives. And to be adults and gravitate to popularity, like, we don't know that just because you popular don't mean you popping. But now we're falling in line. You're not popping because you're not popular. And what are the popular people doing, really? What are they about, really? What are they saying, really? Nothing. But you want to be like them. Which, to me, is a childish mentality. Because you physically, you grown. Mentally, you know better. But you still want to be in high school. You know, they told us back in the day, enjoy being a kid because you're going to be an adult longer than you're going to be a child. But now people want to revert back to being children. Well, I didn't necessarily want to just stay a child. You know, when you're an adult, you could put yourself in a position to have childlike moments and get back to adult stuff. I don't want to have to put my name on my orange juice. I don't want to have to wait till to use the phone until after my parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have to ask somebody for Christmas gifts when I could just buy my own. But we got people out here with the mentality that they are really childish like that, that they throw tantrums. And I have a problem with adults throwing tantrums because you're an adult, you can do something about your life. But to act like you can't do anything about your life is childish. Because children act like they can't fix it. And they throw tantrums and cry because, you know, oh, I'm finna drown in a 2-foot pool. No, you're not. Stand up. No, 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 no. Then you got to actually pick them up and put them down. Oh, man, I'm taller than the water. Yeah. Yeah. You know, one of the other things about this mentality is we act like consequences don't exist, just like a teenager. Oh, I'm invincible. I'm special. Nothing's going to happen to me. I could say whatever. I could do whatever. I could break all the rules. I could break all the laws. You know what? I feel free until the consequences come and now you want to call on somebody for help. See, if adults do something they're not supposed to be doing and they get caught and they have to pay the cost, you got to pay the cost. That's part of being an adult. But see, now you got people who just want to be the boss, but never want to pay the cost. That's a child. Straight up child. You know, you got people not want to take responsibility. Not just for themselves, but their children. You know, and what's bothersome about that is, just like a child, can you do it for me? You unhealthy. Can you get me healthy again? You don't feel like you're making enough money. Can you give me some money to make me feel like I got enough money? You're not going in the right direction. Can you carry me in the right direction? Because I don't want to walk in the right direction. I don't want to turn around. People are lazy, like children, you know. And I hate to say this, but it's true. You know, when we were kids and we did chores, oh, you was one of them kids that, you know, I don't want to take out the trash. You wasted a whole 5 hours procrastinating taking out the trash when it took 2 minutes. And as an adult, it looks crazy, but that's what a lot of us are doing. When it comes to our life and our chores, we procrastinate our life away like children and then wondering, why am I not progressing? Because you acting just like a kid. in high school. Somebody needs to come along and make your life better than what it is, because everybody's entitled to this great life that they don't really want to work for on their own. You see these people winning over here and these people winning over there, and you feel like you deserve to win too, just because. As if the people over here didn't do anything to get where they're at, and the people over here didn't do anything to get where they were. You know, you should just be blessed and everything just be given to you. High school childish mentality. And then we pass this down, and then we look at the generations below us like, y'all so lazy. Y'all so entitled. Y'all so spoiled. I don't know where y'all get that from. You the one that need, you know, $800 Gucci shoes to feel like you special. Now you mad because they want name brand. Now they label whores just like you. Now you tripping. And that's the other thing about that. You know, you shouldn't be walking around here trying to buy your self-esteem like a child. Kids look obnoxious when we know they can't afford clothes that they just want so much, and then they walk around, I'm fly. Got the money. No, you don't. Your parents got the money to buy that. But now, you as a parent, you running around, I just want to be fly. Them lights about to cut off. Car ran out of gas, but I'm fly. Gator boots with the pimped out Gucci suit. Ain't got no job, but I stay sharp. You think you a big time. Huh? So that's a problem. You know, we're not moving up in the world because we're not taking things as important as they should be. You know, somebody needs to take care of your retirement besides you. You just living. And that's a problem, because you know how many people I've run into who are retirement age, who I was living my life. Well, don't ask me for no help, Mr. and Mrs. living my life. If your ass ain't making it now, that's on you. Because you was living your life. Did you put away for a rainy day? No, I go live my life. Can you help me? No, I fucking can't. You supposed to be granddad helping the kids, grandma helping the kids. Now you want the kids, your grandkids, to take care of you when you spend all your time just living your life. And then we get on children and teenagers for just being out there reckless. I'm just doing me. I'm just living. No. You gotta earn to live the life. You gotta earn the life you want to live. It's not given to you. But we got a lot of people grown physically, you know, but not mentally, doing this stuff out here. And then they mad because the people who are grown mentally are looking at them as food. See, you can't get mad at people. People get mad because people feel like there are people in upper class who are taking advantage of the stupidity of the classes below them. But in some ways, you can't get mad at them, because guess what? You're choosing to be childish and stupid. You're choosing to be impulsive and irresponsible. And these people don't have to teach you responsibility and accountability and common sense. If they can't help you get it, they're going to make money off of you because of it. And that's your problem. That's just my thoughts. I'm out.